Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5, where every local story starts here. A few of today's top headlines. COVID is once again in the news, and a crash in Jessamine County has claimed the life of one. Plus, a new behavioral health center is opening in Berea. We've got the details, plus lots more today here live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, COVID is once again starting to grab headlines in the area. The city of Lexington says they are seeing a rise in COVID-19 cases over the past week, and some local businesses and workplaces have reinstated mask requirements or are considering it after new cases have began to affect workforces. While the overall case numbers remain low compared to this time in 2022, local health departments are warning everyone to remain vigilant. There are some common sense things we can all do to reduce the spread and chance of contraction. Avoid close contact with people who are sick, especially those with COVID-19 symptoms. Fever, cough, muscle or body aches, loss of taste, smell, and nausea. You can always cover coughs and sneezes, and of course avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Stay healthy out there. Well, a fatal crash occurred in Jessamine County involving a moped and another vehicle that's resulted in the death of one person. The collision happened at the intersection of Jessamine Station Road and Drake Lane. That happened Monday evening. The deceased moped driver has been identified as 49-year-old Robert Louis McClure from Jessamine County. Details about the condition of the individuals in the other vehicle are currently unknown. The road closure affected Jessamine Station between Frankfort Ford and Groves Mill Road, lasting several hours for that investigation. Initial reports referred to McClure as a motorcycle rider, but the coroner's official clarified that it was operating a moped. Well, Yonder Behavioral Health, formerly the Creekside Lodge, is undergoing a $1 million renovation to become a recovery hospital for those suffering from substance addiction and mental health issues. The facility is expected to open its doors in the fall and will host an open house for the community. The demand for the new housing in Berea is still high, as well as rental units are being leased quickly, according to the City of Berea Director of Business and Tourism, Director Donna Angel. Angel recently told the Berea City Council Economic Development Committee that especially true near I-75 exit 77 as housing construction continues and new businesses announce their intention to open at Berea's northwest end. Along with several new apartments and townhomes, Angel reported that two new chain restaurants, in which are not currently in Berea, are seeking state permission for driveways for drive-through access off of Highway 595. Owners of Nuevo Vallarta report they are close to opening at the exit 77, though they are currently waiting approval of a license to sell alcohol. On a related note, the Smokehouse Grill is transitioning to a new ownership, and Giovanni's Pizza is getting very good reviews in the wake of its recent opening at the former Dino's Huddle House location. Lots of great stuff coming to Berea. Well, it's sad news. A Winchester infant is in urgent need of a liver transplant to save her life. The Children's Organ Transplant Association, or COTA, has estimated that the cost associated with such a procedure can surpass $800,000. COTA is actively coordinating fundraising efforts to help cover this substantial expense related to the transplant process for families, including that of Evelyn of Winchester, the daughter of Cameron and Nicole Markham. Evelyn was born in October of 2022 and was diagnosed with an uncommon condition affecting 1 in 15,000 infants. Cincinnati Children's Hospital has recommended a crucial liver transplant for her. Winchester volunteers have rallied to raise $75,000 for COTA to support the family with their expenses. The community's generosity has already secured over $10,000 from more than 60 donors. After the transplant, families face significant additional expenses, including medications, travel to the transplant center, lodging, and income loss while caring for the child. Dakota works to bridge these financial gaps. The family is heartened by the outpouring of support they've received. Nicole, Evelyn's mother, emphasized their daughter's resilience throughout this ordeal. Volunteers are essential for this campaign's success, and those interested in helping can contact Carissa Garland, 847-274-2732. Look at that sweet face. Well, last night, Nick Cassetta and several other local musicians took the stage to not just entertain, but to also help a local family out. With more on the story, here's WBON TV's Gage Hill.
Austin Short was honored Monday night with an evening of music, food, and loved ones sharing stories of what Austin meant to them. A benefit concert was held at Champion's Bar and Grill, with all the proceeds raised going to help Austin's family. This comes following the tragic accident which claimed his life last week. Upon hearing the news of Austin's passing, Richmond musician Nick Cassetta decided to use his weekly acoustic set at the venue to honor his friend. Cassetta tells WBON that there was an attendance of about 400 people at the concert on Monday night. He also says that over $3,000 in donations were raised both prior to and during the event. That's money that he says Austin's family is using to help pay for the funeral expenses. In the wake of tragedy, the community that Austin Short grew up around banded together to give back in his memory. Reporting for WBON Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage. A great turnout last night at that benefit. Well, Tidal Wave Auto Spa in Richmond is partnering with Redeeming Hope for their 15th annual Charity Day on Friday, September the 15th. On Charity Day, 100% of proceeds made across the company's footprint are donated to nonprofit organizations. This year, Tidal Wave Auto Spa at 2054 Lantern Ridge Drive is partnering with Redeeming Hope, which will receive 50% of all proceeds made at this location on Charity Day. Their mission is to provide a safe and stable home environment for sexually exploited teenage girls, empowering healing each girl through a comprehensive, holistic approach through counseling, education, and support. The other 50% of proceeds will be donated to the company's longtime corporate partner, Annandale Village, a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing progressive life assistance for adults with developmental disabilities. Last year, Tidal Wave raised over $350,000 on Charity Day, bringing the total amount of donations over the event's 14-year history to over $1 million. 2023 is set to be the company's largest Charity Day yet, partnering with over 150 local nonprofit organizations across their footprint. It's good news there. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, though. It's been quite the cool day out there in the bluegrass. We've got Sam Ryan. He's going to take a look at the forecast with us coming up next.
Hi, I'm Chris Lowry with Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. From simple service work to full paints, roofing, flooring, and everything in between, we're your one-stop shop for your home maintenance and remodeling needs. Our family has been serving the Richmond area for 3 generations, and we're proud to continue that today. You also voted us the best general contractor in Madison County in 2022. We thank you for that honor. Give us a call for all your construction needs at 859-353-1133.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Did you know Markham and Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital. How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. A cooler overcast day here in the Bluegrass. We've got meteorologist Sam Ryan. He's in the Weather Center with the details on the forecast.
Hi, thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome everyone to your Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Look at I-75. I've had a few showers moving through. It doesn't look like anything right in this image. Showers are exiting now as we head through the rest of the evening with a dry stretch ahead. A cold front moving by the area. Winds will pick up just a little bit. Notice that outside here for our Wednesday afternoon. Out of the north, though, so very comfortable, beautiful conditions for any outdoor activities. We might have a little light haze to the sky due to all this. Check out Canada. So this is up in Western Canada. Notice all the red dots, those are wildfires. The gray is the smoke, and notice how it gets sucked down into the central United States. Some of that is incoming. We're just gonna get nicked by it here as we head into our Wednesday and Thursday. Just be aware, you might have if you notice a little haze in the sky, it's gonna be very light. That is the smoke from those wildfires. Meanwhile, we have our Hurricane Idalia hitting Florida as we head into our Wednesday morning. Somewhere in the Big Bend, no impact directly for us. We'll just have that light breeze out of the north as we hear all about the news about Florida getting impacted and down through even southeastern Georgia and southeastern South Carolina. So again, we'll just have some passing clouds, maybe a little patchy fog out there Thursday morning as we look at our temperatures overnight tonight, falling down into the 50s we go. Nice and pleasant waking up here Wednesday morning. Grab that cup of coffee. We'll have clear skies throughout the afternoon. High of around 80. Again, a little haze to the sky. 78 only for our day Thursday. So temperatures running about 5 to 8 degrees below the average. But then we start to heat up. Take a look at your Labor Day weekend. So we get into the first weekend of September and the first week of September, and we crank up that thermostat. High temperatures starting Monday and Tuesday of around 90 degrees. Gwendolyn, back to you.
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. A Lexington woman has found herself behind bars after an encounter with law enforcement yesterday. Reports indicate that 47-year-old Rebecca Caldwell was lodged in the Bell County Detention Center in connection with a shooting incident. She is facing charges of criminal facilitation to commit murder and hindering prosecution or apprehension. The situation unfolded in a confrontation with officers, resulting in the death of a male subject. Kentucky State Police are currently taking charge of the investigation, and details are still being released. We'll have more details available as soon as we get them here at WBON TV Channel 9. Well, a collaborative effort between the Harrodsburg Police Department and the Mercer County Sheriff's Office has resulted in the apprehension of 3 individuals in connection with a narcotics investigation. Authorities executed a search warrant at a residence leading to the confiscation of suspected methamphetamine, fentanyl, THC wax, and cash. Harold Wayne Moore, 39, from Harrodsburg, Michael Owens, 33, of Virginia, and Tamara Sumner, 47, also of Harrodsburg, were all taken into custody. The police discovered a substantial quantity of methamphetamine concealed within a sewing machine belonging to Sumner. Moore, who also had 12 active warrants, is facing charges including trafficking in methamphetamine, fentanyl, and marijuana, as well as drug paraphernalia. Owens is charged with trafficking methamphetamine and fentanyl, along with drug paraphernalia. Sumner is charged with trafficking methamphetamine. All 3 individuals are lodged in the Boyle County Detention Center. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Dawson Rule up next with sports.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Here today from EKU head football coach Walt Wells about his team's first game coming up on Saturday. Also, check out some great cross-country results from Madison Central from Saturday's race.
Since there was so much sports information yesterday, I was not able to cover all weekend sports events. So let's get started today with one that I didn't get to, giving some cross-country runners some spotlight. In the Tiger Run on Saturday, some Madison Central cross-country runners had good finishes. On the girls' side, Meredith Campbell ran a 20:53, Abigail Ball ran a 21:40, Amelia Reynolds ran a 22:01. Alexis Nedick ran 23:30. Michaela Beckett ran a 25:08. Kayamara Matuse ran a 27:56. And Michaela Horn ran a 28:51. This resulted in a 9th place overall finish for the girls runners. The cross-country boys finished 18th in a loaded field. Brody Coleman ran a 17:43. Carter Lamb ran an 18:06. Judah Blair ran an 18:58. Caden Coleman ran a 19:36. Elijah Carrico ran a 19:57. Braden Bentley ran a 20:04. And Thomas Swing ran a 20:51. Congrats to these runners who are working hard and facing tough competition this year in all races and keep getting better. Today, EKU head football coach Walt Wells had some media availability and spoke about the upcoming game versus Cincinnati as week 1 of college football is only 4 days away. Let's hear from Coach Wells.
I'm very excited about the 2023 season. New conference, UAC. Really love what they're doing and how they're putting everything together and how it's coming together as one of the more strong conferences in FCS football. Like where we're at with our team currently and coming off training camp, coming off summer training and everything that's involved in that. So really pleased with the work that Billy Brown and Gregory Bourne, our strength and conditioning coaches, did this summer with our young men, and excited to have seen them for now, I guess, 3 weeks and gotten our hands on them and seeing where we have improved and where we need improvement and feel good about the areas that all that is taking in place. You know, we are a young team this year. We've got 6 seniors. Inexperience is something that says a lot about our football team. But that being said, we are experienced at the quarterback position, so very thankful that Parker McKinney chose to come back, which has been well documented, and the rest of our football team that came back throughout the whole transfer portal situation. It's been a great off season for us to be able to retain those young men in our program. Very excited about getting the opportunity to go up to Cincinnati and play in a really good football team that obviously has been well documented. They're in the college football playoffs a couple of years ago, and what all Coach Fickle did there, and as he's left now, and Coach Satterfield, who we know well from Louisville, and I've known since Appy State days, will do a great job there and do an outstanding job like he did at the University of Louisville. And I know that they're going to be ready to go for their first ever Big 12 football game, it's really not a Big 12 game, but as a Big 12 member, first game as a Big 12 member. So I know it's a huge game for them, their fan base. We'll have to be ready to go. Dominant players up front on both sides of the ball. And you know, Emory Jones, I remember recruiting, not me personally, but our staff did at the University of Tennessee way back when. So Emory's got a lot of experience and is a really good football player. So we have a challenge cut out for us, but our young men have been preparing hard and we'll be up for the challenge, and we'll go up there and look forward to kickoff.
I'm excited to see how EKU competes against a good Big 12 UC team. Now for tonight, the sports crew will have 2 big games. Madison Southern boys and girls soccer teams travel to Madison Central to face their boys and girls soccer teams. We'll be there, live streaming these matches. There is tons of soccer talent shared between these 2 teams, boys and girls, so get out to Bellevue tonight and come watch these great games against these county rivals. That's all for today's Sports Report. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports report. We're going to take a quick break. Are you hungry? I've got great news for you. It's Tasty Tuesdays. All the information on that coming up next.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON-TV, where every local story starts here.
It's apple sipping season at A&W, the perfect time to enjoy one of our new apple pie shakes. Each sip feels like fall in a mug. A delicious combination of apples, spices, and vanilla soft serve. Come on in and get to sipping, only at A&W. Feeling saucy? Come down to A&W and dip a juicy 5-piece hand-breaded chicken tender combo into our new spicy 3-pepper fire sauce or our new savory A&W sauce. Dip into A&W and try them today.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
If it won't go down,
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
what do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home clean for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. It's Tuesday, and that means it is Tasty Tuesdays here in Madison County. Are you hungry? Well, I've got the lineup for you. You can join Tasty Tuesdays tonight from 5 to 8. It's already got started. Head on over that way. It's at Irvin McDowell Park. That's at 345 Lancaster Avenue. Live music tonight is going to last from 6. It'll get started here in just a few minutes and go all the way until 8 p.m. tonight. That live music is Buck the Taxidermist. Food, beverage vendors on site tonight will be Bert's Speak Cheesy, yum, the Chuck Wagon, Comite Aguito, Aaron's Pantry, the Jenna Treats, Dreaming Creek Brewery, as well as Chenault Vineyards. Make sure to take your family, take the kids, grab a picnic blanket and some camping chairs, and head on over to Irvin McDowell Park for the Tasty Tuesday beverage and a little live music out there as well. Have a good time with that. It's a perfect night for it. Not too hot out there. Well, speaking of hot, some tense moments at a local elementary school last week. According to reports, a deliberate fire occurred in a bathroom at Saffel Street Elementary School in Lawrenceburg last Friday. Principal Todd Woolridge confirmed that the fire was intentionally set in a student restroom. The activation of fire alarms prompted the evacuation of students and staff to the Anderson County Middle School. Lawrenceburg Fire Department is investigating the incident. Principal Woolridge has stated that no further details will be disclosed at this point. Concerned parents are encouraged to reach out to the school at 502-839-3565 for any questions or concerns that are related to the incident. Well, that's about it for us here live at 5. If you're a soccer fan, we've got something here for you tonight. Central and Southern boys and girls soccer games going on, and you can watch those on the WBON TV Facebook page and WBON TV YouTube channel. Girls action starts at 6. Boys will start right around 8 o'clock, and we're going to have Dawson and JT on the call for those games. If you're a soccer fan, make sure you tune in. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy the weather. I'll see you back here tomorrow live at 5.